Do you believe me if I say, the reason you snapped at your partner this morning or felt like screaming at traffic for 30 minutes straight wasn't just stress, it was last night's dinner? Sounds absurd, right? But science shows your brain isn't running on willpower alone. It runs on chemistry, and that chemistry is cooked into every bite you take. Food doesn't just fuel your body, it rewires your emotions, sharpens or dulls your mind, even shapes who you are becoming. Picture this. You wake up groggy, your brain feels like it's stuck in airplane mode. You slam coffee number 1, maybe number 2, just to feel human. By mid-morning, emails look like hieroglyphics, and your patience is running on fumes. Then, bam, someone cuts you off in traffic, or your coworker asks a stupid question, and suddenly you're snapping like a villain in a bad sitcom. Now here's the kicker. We almost never ask why. We blame it on stress, bad sleep, maybe just my personality. But few of us ever look at the burrito, the soda, the sugary midnight snack that came before. Why? Because psychology has trained us to see mind and body as separate. We think moods are about attitude, not appetite. We treat food as fuel for muscles, not medicine or poison for the mind. And that's the hidden conflict. If food is secretly steering our moods, our focus, even our self-control, then every "I just lost it" moment isn't random. It's chemistry, it's biology. It's your brain and your breakfast, dancing, or sometimes crashing together. Here's where the science gets wild. Your gut isn't just a stomach pit stop. It's more like the backstage director of your emotional theater. Hidden inside are trillions of microbes, tiny creatures, that help decide whether today's show is comedy, drama, or full-on horror. How? Through the gut-brain axis, a superhighway of nerves, especially the vagus nerve, connecting your belly to your brain. Imagine your gut sending text messages to your mind. Hey, we're low on fiber, cue brain fog. Or, too much sugar incoming, prepare for mood swings. Then there's serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitters. Most people think serotonin lives in the brain. Surprise, about 90% is actually made in the gut. That means your sushi, salad, or soda can tip the scales on whether you feel calm, restless, or downright anxious. And let's not forget inflammation. When you load up on processed foods, it's like setting a tiny fire in your brain. Researchers call it neuroinflammation, but you can just picture it as your thoughts trying to work in a smoke-filled room. No wonder focus goes up in flames. Finally, blood sugar swings. That donut may taste like joy, but it's often followed by the crash, irritability, impulsive decisions, or snapping at innocent bystanders. It's like riding a roller coaster blindfolded. You never know when the drop is coming. Bottom line, your diet isn't just shaping your body. It's quietly rewriting the script of your moods, memory, and decisions, meal by meal. So, what do we do with all this brain food chemistry? Luckily, you don't need a PhD or a Michelin star. Just a few shifts can change the way your mind feels, sometimes within days. First, eat for calm, not chaos. Harvard psychiatrist Dr. Uma Naidu, author of This Is Your Brain on Food, shows how anti-inflammatory foods, like salmon, walnuts, leafy greens, help quiet that brain on fire. Think of omega-3s as little firefighters putting out the mental smoke. Second, keep a mood food diary. This isn't about calorie counting, it's detective work. Note what you eat, then track how you feel a few hours later. Patterns emerge. Maybe bread leaves you sluggish, or fermented foods lift your mood. NCBI studies on gut microbiota confirm our microbes react differently, so your diary becomes a personal map of triggers and treasures. Third, practice mindful eating. It sounds cliche, but slowing down really rewires the brain. Studies cited in Psychology Today show that chewing slowly and savoring reduces stress responses, improves digestion, and even strengthens impulse control. Think of it as putting your brain back in the driver's seat before food hijacks the wheel. None of these require a crash diet or overnight change. It's about small, consistent experiments, feeding your brain like the VIP it is. Because in the end, every snack, every meal is either building mental resilience or quietly stealing it away. So here's the takeaway. You're not just what you eat. You think, feel, and behave like what you eat. Every bite is either feeding clarity or fueling chaos. And the power to shift that balance is already in your hands, one small choice at a time. If this video sparked a thought, share it with someone who might be struggling with brain fog, mood swings, or just looking for answers no one's talking about. You never know whose life a simple insight might change. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed a food that completely flips your mood? Something I didn't mention here? Drop it in the comments. Your story could help someone else connect the dots. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more mind-body psychology explained in plain human language. Until next time, feed your brain well.